Hello, boys and girls. Today is Thursday, March 26th, and I'm going to read Guess How Much I Love You All Year Round. 4 seasons, 4 stories by Sam McBratney, illustrated by Anita Jeram. Guess how much I love you. Spring. Little nut brown hare and big nut brown hare went hopping in the fresh spring air. Spring is when things start growing after winter.
Thank you, Mom.
They saw a tiny acorn growing. Someday it will be a tree, said big nut brown hare. A big, big tree? Oh, a mighty tree, said big nut brown hare. Little nut brown hare spotted a tadpole in a pool. It was a tiny tadpole, as wriggly as could be. It will grow up to be a frog, said nut brown hare. Like that frog over there? Just the same as that one, said big nut brown hare. A hairy caterpillar slowly crossed the path in front of them in search of something green to eat. One day soon it will change into a butterfly, said big nut brown hare. With wings? Oh, lovely wings, said big nut brown hare. And then they found a bird's nest among the rushes. It was full of eggs. What does an egg turn into? Asked little nut brown hare. A bird. A big, big bird? Well, a grown-up bird, said big nut brown hare. Does nothing stay the same? Thought little nut brown hare. Does everything change? Then he began to laugh. What does a little brown hare like me turn into? He asked. Big nut brown hare began to think and think. Goodness me, did he know the answer? Yes, he did. You'll be a big nut brown hare like me. Summer. Little nut brown hare and big nut brown hare were down by the river on a summer's day. On a bright summer's day, there are colors everywhere. Which blue do you like best? Asked little nut brown hare. Big nut brown hare didn't know. There were so many lovely blues. I think maybe the sky, he said. Big nut brown hare looked across the river. There were grasses and ferns and all the tall plants swaying in the breeze. Which green do you like best? He asked. Little nut brown hare began to think, but he didn't really know. So many lovely things were green. Maybe the big leaves, he said. Now it was little nut brown hare's turn to pick a color. He spotted a ladybug and some poppies. What's your favorite red? He asked. Big nut brown hare thought about red things, but it was hard to choose just one. I think maybe those berries, he said. Big nut brown hare nibbled a dandelion leaf. Which yellow do you like best? There were so many yellows. Little nut brown hare even saw some yellows buzzing about. How could he possibly choose? Maybe these flowers, he said. Then little nut brown hare began to smile and smile. He looked at big nut brown hare and said, which brown do you like best? And big nut brown hare smiled too. There were so many, many lovely browns, but one was the best of all. brown. Autumn. Little nut brown hare and big nut brown hare went out in the autumn wind. On a windy day, the leaves were blowing. They chased after falling leaves until big nut brown hare could chase no more. "I have to have a rest," he said. Then a big brown box came rolling by, blown by the autumn wind. Little nut brown hare caught up with the box when it got stuck in the bush. What a nice big box. It was great for jumping over, jumping on, and jumping in. Big nut brown hare was resting under a tree when a big brown box appeared in front of him. It gave one hop and then stood absolutely still. "I'm a box monster," shouted the box. "Goodness me!" Big nut brown hare wondered if he was dreaming, for he had never heard of a box monster before. The box, or the monster, or maybe the box monster, took 2 hops forward. "Here I come!" roared the box, hopping its biggest hop yet. Big nut brown hare jumped behind the tree. "I wonder if I should run away," said big nut brown hare. "No!" shouted the box, which suddenly flew into the air. "It's only me!" And there was little nut brown hare, who could hardly stop laughing. "You're not a monster," said big nut brown hare. "But guess what?" "What?" "I'm a big nut brown monster and I'm coming to get you." Look at them chasing each other. And so he did. Winter. Little nut brown hare and big nut brown hare went out in the winter snow. They played I Spy as they hopped through the snow. Little nut brown hare looked around until he saw something interesting. "I spy something that belongs to a tree," he said. Big nut brown hare did some thinking about trees. Could it be a leaf? That was the right answer. Now it's big nut brown hare's turn to look around him. "I spy something that belongs to a spider." "A web," said little nut brown hare. Yes, a web was the answer. "I spy something that belongs to a bird," said little nut brown hare. Big nut brown hare thought about birds for a while. Then he said, "Could it be a feather?" Yes, it was a feather. This time he said big nut brown hare, "I spy something that belongs to the river, and it's wet, wet, wet." "Water!" cried little nut brown hare. Water was the answer. Little nut brown hare began to laugh. "I've got a good one," he thought. "I spy something that belongs to me." Big nut brown hare was puzzled. "Can I have a clue?" he said. "It's only there when the sun comes out." "Your shadow," said big nut brown hare. Then big nut brown hare said, "I spy something that belongs to me, and it's not my shadow." This was a really tricky one. Little nut brown hare did some thinking, and then he said, "Can I have a clue?" It's little. It's nut brown. It's my most favorite thing, and it can hop. It's me. The end. I hope you enjoyed today's Read Aloud, boys and girls. I miss you so, so much, and I love you. I hope everybody is staying safe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.